The first unit on scene will be one of the fire chiefs, whether it's the assistant or the chief. Because again, our volunteers respond from their homes to the firehouses to get the trucks and their equipment. The 4 fire chiefs, the chief and his 3 assistants, have their trucks at home for their use because it has all their equipment inside. We need to know what we have before we leave the firehouse. If we can keep everybody up on the bleachers, please. If you need to leave, get the attention of one of the firefighters. Okay, our first vehicle after the chiefs, because the chief has confirmed that we have a person entrapped within the vehicle, is our Heavy Rescue 6. That contains all of our equipment for special operations, whether we have a small collapse where we could start the process before we call in some additional resources from neighboring departments who are more trained in collapse rescue, or the typical vehicle extrication where we have somebody trapped within the vehicle. The firefighters all work as a team. Each one has a job by the position that they are in the truck.
All right.
Traditionally, the next vehicles coming in are one of our 2 advanced life support ambulances. The Stony Brook Fire Department has gone forward and left the basic life support, where the best medication we could give was oxygen. Now we have trained personnel and the medications for IVs, for special cardiac conversions, things of that nature, advanced life support. You'll see that the firefighters are now stabilizing the car. What they do is they put those step chocks, they're called, under the car, and they let the air out of the tires. That stabilizes the car for us. The firefighters are stretching the hydraulic lines out, which operate our jaws of life. Obviously, this car is in pretty good shape. It's a newer model Infiniti. We get these cars from the town of Brookhaven. They're impounds. We also do take donations of cars if anybody has a junker at their house, but please give us a call first so we can make the arrangements if you're willing to donate a car. And the firefighters use these cars during their basic training and their advanced training to make sure they're at the top of their game. Right now we have emergency medical personnel accessing the patient. The EMS crew and the heavy rescue crew, they're all firefighters with the Stony Brook Fire Department. Everybody is cross-trained. Some people do lean towards something that they do prefer, but normally our EMTs can also work the extrication tools. Everybody is cross-trained because we never know who's going to show up. It could be a beautiful Saturday morning, everybody's out east pumpkin picking this time of year, and we're all volunteers. So we don't know who we're going to get, so that's why we try to cross-train everybody in every aspect of the job. Okay, EMS has accessed the patient through the rear of the car. They're assessing the patient, providing oxygen. If medications are needed, such as fluids for internal injuries, that can be done also by the personnel. Firefighters are taking the windshield. Believe it or not, the windshield is one of the worst obstacles that we run into on these vehicles because it just holds things in place if we're trying to remove the roof. So we get that right out of the way. We cut that out of the way. And again, as I was saying, as vehicles get newer and technology gets better, and these where we used to just have metal cars, and believe me, when the cars were just all metal, it was better for us because we had